Now we've set up our project, so now we're going to start doing some movement here. So we're going to be doing some parallel programming. So that means that we are going to have more than one event running at the same time, so that way they'll be able to do more than one thing at the same time. So I'm going to drag out a couple of flags. And I could have added it to this flag as well. But so the first thing I want to do is I want to show you a couple ways that you can get him moving. Now there are other ways to move, but these are just two ways I'm going to show you. And remember, we are practicing using loops. So on the bottom of this loop here, I am going to get this moving. So one of the easiest ways to get it to move is just to say forever move 10 steps. Well, if I do that, he goes off the screen and we never see him again. So, but if I want him to come back, I'm just going to pick 0, 0 for right now. Okay, but I don't want him to do this. I don't want him to forever leave the screen. So you could say move 10 steps. And then you could, this is one of my favorite tricks, you can say if on edge bounce. Now I click the flag. Now every time he hits a thing, he bounces. Now he's turning upside down, and if you like that he's turning upside down, that's fine. But another thing you could do is down here under this direction, this means that you don't want him to turn upside down. So I turn it, and then now when I do this, and you see he's kind of moving all over the screen there. So this is just one way to get him to move. Okay, another way that you could get him to move would be to forever put him inside a glide to a random position. So then when you do that, he does this. Now you see he's moving. You can speed up how fast he moves, like maybe I want to say 0.5 seconds, and then he would move faster. Or if I want him to move slower, I could say every 3 seconds, and then he's moving pretty slow. So I'm going to keep it at a 1. But that just gives you some options that you could play around with. So this is a different way that you could get him to move. Now there are other ways that you could get him to move. You could say the third way would be to say forever move 10 steps. I'm going to hit stop, and let's say I put it here, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So maybe I want to repeat that 22 times. So I'm going to bring over another control, and I'm going to say repeat 22 times. Now I'm going to do that same code again, repeat 22 times, but this time I'm going to say move it in a negative direction. So then he'll go the opposite direction. And then I could also put that in a forever loop. So now when I do this, you see what he's kind of doing there. Now maybe if I'm going to do this, I might want to have him start in a different position. So it just depends. There's lots of different ways that you could do this. So now he's just moving like this, and he's going like, okay. So there's just different ways that you could have him move. So have fun getting your jellyfish to move.